Your Majesty. To ensure the state's survival, it is better to be feared than loved.
If you cannot be both.
History does not repeat itself, but human nature never changes. I have whispered in the ears of princes, popes, and tyrants. They are all dust now, but the game remains. You call it the market. I call it the arena. For 30 years, you lived in a beautiful hallucination. You believed that if you simply traded enough goods, if you intertwined your merchants tightly enough, peace would be inevitable. You believed that the merchant had finally defeated the soldier. You were naive. I look at your year, 2026, and I see the mask slipping. Your efficient market is a fairy tale for children. There is a joke your economists tell, a joke that reveals their foolishness. A professor and his student see a $100 bill on the ground. The student cries, "Look, money!" The professor walks past, saying, "Do not be silly. If it were real, someone would have already picked it up." In my Florence, we knew better. The bill is real, but perhaps it is bait, or perhaps it is lying in a pool of blood, and only the man with the sword dares to pick it up. I am Niccolò Machiavelli. And today, I have returned to teach you the one art you have forgotten, Virtù, the art of survival. We are not here to discuss value investing. We are here to build the prince's portfolio. In my book, The Prince, I warned that a ruler must rely on his own arms, for mercenaries are useless and dangerous. Look at your portfolio. Is it yours? Or does it rely on the mercenaries of global supply chains? You have outsourced your survival to the lowest bidder. You built a world of just-in-time efficiency, assuming the rivers of trade would always flow smoothly. But as I wrote, fortune is like a violent river. And you have built no dikes. We have entered the era of weaponized interdependence. Look at the island of Taiwan. Your modern scholars tell me that a single company there, TSMC, controls nearly 70% of the advanced thinking stones you call chips. This is not a business monopoly, this is a geopolitical hostage. When you buy your technology index funds, you are betting that this island, sitting within the range of the greatest artillery force in history, will remain untouched. You are betting on Fortuna, on luck. A prince does not bet on luck. A prince secures the fortress. Visual, the periodic table. Elements dissolve into dust, leaving only black voids at gallium and germanium. And the siege has already begun. Look at what the empire of the East, China, is doing. They restrict the flow of gallium and germanium. You do not know these names? You should. Without them, your radars are blind, your missiles are dumb. This is the choke point strategy. In my time, we seized the castle on the hill to control the valley. In 2026, he who controls the processing of the mineral controls the outcome of the war. My advice to you, the modern prince. Do not invest in the village that can be burned. Invest in the castle that controls the gate. I have read the works of your modern philosophers. There is one from the East, Liu Cixin, who speaks of a dark forest. He imagines a universe where civilizations hide in silence, for to reveal one's location is to invite destruction. He thinks he is writing science fiction. He is simply describing the court of the Borgias. And he is describing your capital markets in 2026. Your market is a dark forest. The predators are everywhere. Algorithms that steal your order flow in microseconds. Regulators who seek to confiscate your wealth to pay for their debts. Sanctions that can freeze a nation's treasury with a keystroke. In such a world, to be loud is to die. To signal growth and optimism is to invite the hunter. Visual, a heavy gold bar sits on a velvet cloth. It reflects no light. It is dense, silent, ancient. This is why the wise money is moving to suck gold. Your central bankers, those high priests of paper money, are buying gold at record speeds. Why? Because they know the paper is a lie. Gold is the currency of the dark forest. It has no server to hack. It has no CEO to cancel. It honors no master. I told you that. Men will sooner forget the death of their father than the loss of their patrimony. Gold is the only patrimony that cannot be erased by a foreign decree. It is the shield of the prince. If you do not hold it, you are not a sovereign. You are a subject. So, how shall we construct your treasury? You must abandon the 60-40 portfolio. That was a strategy for a summer day. Winter is here. You need a fortress with 3 bastions: the shield, the sword, and the fox. The shield. We have spoken of gold, but the shield also includes the land and the resources. You must use my Machiavellian Market Influence Index, MMII. Ask this question of every stock you own. If this company perished tomorrow, would the state collapse? A maker of luxury handbags? No. They are loved, but not needed. A maker of missile guidance systems? Yes. They are feared. A miner of copper in a friendly land? Yes. Buy what is essential. Buy what is feared. The sword. In July of this year, 2026, your nations will renegotiate the USMCA, the Pact of North America. This is not trade. This is the drawing of battle lines. The West realizes it must make its own weapons again. But you have no workers. Your people have grown soft. Therefore, the sword of your portfolio is robotics and automation. If you wish to bring the factories home, you must populate them with iron men who do not sleep. The reindustrialization of the West is the greatest investment theme of your decade. The fox. Finally, I wrote that a prince must be a lion to scare the wolves, but a fox to recognize the traps. You need a fox. In your markets, this is called managed futures, CTAs. These are mathematical machines that follow the trend. They have no ideology. They do not care if the world burns, so long as they can trade the flames. When stocks and bonds crash together, as they did in 2022, the fox profits from the chaos. The fox is your hedge against Fortuna. I see you smiling. You ask, but Machiavelli, what of the jesters? What of the gamblers betting on invisible dog coins? Ah, yes. Financial nihilism. I see a generation that believes the game is rigged, and because they cannot win by the rules of the prince, they have decided to flip the board. They treat the market not as a mechanism of price discovery, but as a casino of despair. There is a cynic in your time who said, "A cynic is just an idealist who hasn't been margin called yet." I do not mock these jesters. I observe them. When the people lose faith in the prince's coin, they will gamble on anything that offers escape. But you are not a jester. You do not bet your patrimony on a joke. Let the mob have their fun. We are here for the empire. We arrive at the final lesson, and it is the hardest one to hear. In my life, I wrote a sentence that has chilled the blood of men for centuries. It is much safer to be feared than loved, if one of the two has to be lacking. In your market of 2026, this is mathematically true. The companies that are feared, that hold the choke points of energy, defense, and data, will survive. The companies that are merely loved, the brands of vanity, will suffer. But I know what you are thinking. You are men of the modern age. You value kindness. You value truth. You ask me, Niccolò, must we become monsters to survive? No. You must understand that the market is the domain of Caesar. It is a place of power, leverage, and the cold violence of Fortuna. It is a wilderness. To acknowledge the cruelty of the market is not to abandon your faith in love, it is to protect it. Think of this era as a trial of truth. The chaos of 2026 The wars, the inflation, the dark forest strips away your illusions. It forces you to see what is fragile and what is real. We build the prince's portfolio not because we worship power. We build it because we need a fortress to safeguard what truly matters. We engage with the severity of reality so that we are not consumed by it. Render unto Caesar the things that are Caesar's, the cold strategy, the hedging, the realism, so that you may render unto God the things that are God's, your hope, your spirit, and your capacity to love in a world that often forgets how. Invest like a fox, stand like a lion, but keep your soul apart from the game. I am Niccolò Machiavelli, and this has been a meditation on your survival.